Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It'll be a Diamond Dynasty World Series matchup between the Colts and the Bombers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for Puerto Rico, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. And he misses with it, 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Martinez. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Sean Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sean Green.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Good eye there by Green as he lays off, and it's 2-0 now. Green is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Reyes from the outfield grass. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away. And now Bryce Harper looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Inside.
4-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he just misses with a curveball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. he's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now a throw over. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Line to the right side. On comes Green, but this is down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So coming to the plate, Frank Thomas set to lead off the home half of the second.
Frank Thomas.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Doby is there as Big Frank got under it a bit too much, and he's gone on one pitch. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in is the third baseman, Jose Bautista. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Sliders in for a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
High pop-up. Sanchez waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. And, it ties up Reyes. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Don Sutton.
Pitcher, Don Sutton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. But he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Here's a look over to first. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. There's a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. Striding into the box, Gary Carter. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. Schwarber moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Anibal Sanchez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1. Chopped to third. Ramirez is up with it. And there's one down now. Striding in, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high into the second deck and gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Back goes Martinez to the track. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Fouled off. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Digging in, Frank Thomas. Flied out in his
First baseman, Frank Thomas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Popped him up. Lindor is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Green. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Now a swing and a miss that time by Green as he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Green, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Now in the box, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Carter is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his left, Lindor. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Into the box, Don Sutton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out. Coming to the plate now, Larry Doby. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So here's Francisco Lindor now from the stretch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Now to the plate, Gary Carter. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Harper giving chase, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Anibal Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Francisco Lindor. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first two tries. Lays off 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bouncer up the middle. Reyes from shallow center. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored in infield single. Here's big Aaron. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. This is foul right side. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Green in pursuit. One down. He'll get it into second. And now Bryce Harper. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Throw over to the bag, and they got him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Reyes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now, Sean Green. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw on to first. They'll take care of Green, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the 2nd ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. The tag, and he is out. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Frank Thomas, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Doby on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Left fielder, J.D.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Stepping into the box, Larry Doby. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat, and that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Martinez is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Ready to take his hacks again, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. David Robertson comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
0-1 the count. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Robertson is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in, Jose Bautista. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this. Team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really...
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Doby has a play. 1 out. Now at the plate, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Very weakly on the ground. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Popped up. Sanchez is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box now, David Robertson. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot, and a very dangerous one at that, as Jason Giambi's getting loose in the on-deck circle. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now it's the all-world all-star Fernando Rodney. Takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Fernando Rodney.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And it's fouled away. Giambi, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Digging in to try it again, Sean Green. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a strike. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Set and the 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Harper back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he thought better of taking that risk there as he retreats back to first safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is riding in once again, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Bryce Harper.
Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton. Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First delivery to him on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
And he is out on the tag. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Martinez.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Gary Carter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Gary Carter.
Craig Kimbrell answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. The 0-1 delivery. Popped up. Kimbrell is there for it. 2 gone. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in steps Big Frank. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time.
Uh-oh, hold that thought as this one is deep down the line in left, hooking, but it's a fair ball, home run. At the plate, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He got under one and popped out.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Hanley swings and sends it to deep left. Back goes Martinez. And this one is gone. A home run. So here now is the pitcher, Karen O'Day. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off. Kenley Jansen enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Ramirez is there and he puts it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. First pitch coming, here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And it's 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Larry Doby, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Paul Goldschmidt. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late that time for a strike. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Ready for another shot now, Francisco Lindor. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hamilton is after it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 7 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 4 runs, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is Garrett O'Day. Lost goes to Craig Kimbrell. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. And please drive home safely.